Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, guys, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett. I hope everybody's doing exceptionally well out there today on this spiritual Sunday. and we still got snow on the ground here, guys. and school is still canceled, and it is what it is. We're going to make the best of it, like always, right? Absolutely. So, if this is your first time coming across my page, my name is Trickett. This is Wake Up with Trickett, where we think outside the box. Absolutely, guys. Not asking you to get rid of any of your traditions, but I am saying don't allow four walls and a ceiling, which are your beliefs, to just have you stuck. Like there's nothing else to learn except for what you already know. So keep what you know, but always be open for other things, as long as they're not causing you any harm, putting you in harm's way. And then why not have an open ear, right? and what was I going to say? So, if you like the content on my channel, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button or that thumbs up there and show a little love, right? um, Hope you stay for a long time and not a short time if you're a newcomer. And for those that already subscribed, the newbies that have joined the Wake Up with Trickett family, and then, hey, blessings. And I thank all of you for your support. So I hope you continue to hang out and rock out with me, and we're going to grow together because, as you know, iron sharpens iron. Your knowledge, my knowledge, the collective's knowledge, all being mixed up in one big gumbo pot. We pick the best of the best and we keep on striving, right? And if you are my OGs, my A1s from day ones, you know how I love loyalty. I'm a very loyal individual. So thank you for rocking out with me and still staying here with me. I'm sure you learned a lot. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. And we're going to keep this thing going. So now, guys, I want to jump into this message because it's very, 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 very important and it's long overdue. And that is the witches, warlocks, and the black magic that is being used on the judges and in the courtrooms across the country. This is everywhere. And because the court system does not know, or they may not believe it due to their own beliefs. That's what I mean about thinking outside the box. They're victims of this every day. And it doesn't matter your status because anybody can be touched. Anybody. And if you don't know about it, or if you are religious and you haven't been taught about it, and then you're an easy target. I mean, it is what it is. Go to church on Sunday, you'll go with spell work, you'll come out with spell work because you'll never know it's spell work. You'll just think it's a bad day, or you'll just think, it's just life. How many times do you hear people say, oh, it's just life? That's just because they don't have the answer. And that's the default answer when you don't have the answer. So let's ask my spirit guides here, and let's get confirmation on this witchcraft in the courtroom. Now, let me get it to where you can see my hand. There you go. All right. So, is there witchcraft being done in the courtroom? And as you guys can see, the answer is yes. Thank you. Let's ask the big question now. Does the does the judges and the judicial system know about this? Okay, thank you. So as you can see, there's witchcraft being done in the courtroom and the judicial system does not know about it, which, if you are a bad person, that works out in your favor because you're going undetected. You're under the radar the entire time because no one knows or no one believes. And that works out perfect for people that practice in black magic, satanic rituals, and things of that nature. Now, let me break this down and explain to you guys how this goes down. Say there's a big court case. It doesn't matter what it's about. There's just a big court case on the table that you're facing, that somebody else is facing, that you may know, whatever the case may be. And all you'll do is all what people do. Most of these people are in covens. They're not operating solo. So they're in these secret societies, these little witch groups, right? That they may masquerade themselves as a Christian. They may even go to church. They may even sing in the choir. But that means nothing because that's the mask to keep you thrown off so you'll never suspect them. But the entire time, the same one smiling in your face is the same one doing the black magic. And how this works is they'll do spell work. They'll all come together to do spell work on the case. And they'll do it on the judge. And they'll do it on the DA. And they'll give you problems to distract you. Or they'll call, or they'll give you, they'll send confusion spells. So you're always confused. You're never clear on what you need to do or whatever the case may be. Or they'll send spell work to your home to attack your children, your if you're married, your spouse, um, your employment, and they'll hit you in several different ways, not just one way. So to you, life is it's just life, right? But it's not because you were fine before then. It's spell work being done. Now the case is either postponed or there's delays, and there's all these type of things happening. Also because inside the courtroom, inside the judicial system, you have corrupted people working for them that are a part of these covens, but everybody has a cover. And because you don't know about it, how can you expose them? How can you even check? Not even the judge. See, it doesn't matter. Judge, president, governor, whoever, manager, supervisor, it does not matter. On this playing field, it doesn't matter of your status. It doesn't matter how much money you got. It doesn't matter who you are. This is spiritual business. So this isn't tangible, physical business. This is spiritual. So for those that know how to go into the spirit realm and tap in to different realms or different entities, dark entities, demonic entities. This is why this is a demonic robbery. This is what these people are committing, demonic robbery, because they're using these demonic entities to confuse you and to get over. And in the flesh, they just throw a little cash out to the people that are not doing the black magic, but they're willing to take a few dollars to do something strange, right? They'll take a little bit, they'll take some change to do a little something strange in the courtroom. So, you might bribe the clerk, you might bribe the whatever court officials, um, to help push things along in your favor. This is happening every single day, and there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing, unless you are educated, unless you have someone spiritual in the courtroom that can check and see, mostly if it's a high profile case, is there magic being done on the case? Is there corrupted officials inside of the courtroom? Because somebody that's highly gifted, intuitive, and highly skilled will be able to read them in various different ways, depending on what their gifts are. and be able to tell you this person's shady, even though they're smiling every day, even though they are the Sunday school teacher. They're shady. They're part of a coven. This is a cover up. This is not who they really are. They're wearing a mask. How many people wear a mask? How many people give you a fake smile when you say hello, when you go to work? So you already know people practice on being fake and phony already. Being authentic is the very few. That's far few in between when you are operating in your authentic energy. So this is what's going on. And so they're doing spell work, and they will pour it out on you. They will have something done to your children to throw you off a case. Now it gets pushed back a little bit further, gives them time to bribe whoever they have to bribe to change paperwork if it's about inheritance, or if it's about property or things of that nature. They all work with the next person to be able to push their agenda through. And and in a lot of cases, there's also corrupt judges. Greed. And so, excuse me, and a lot of the judges, not a lot, but I'm going to say a lot, meaning there's more than you would want to know, that are part of these secret societies, that is a part of these covens, and they're a judge on the bench, and they're working with these people. So now you can have somebody come in a courtroom, imitate you. The judge is in on it. The judge knows it's not you. The judge knows the paperwork is false. The judge knows that there's forgery and things of that nature that's been done. But because you guys got your little clique together, you overlook the truth, so you can push your agenda through. And so people are allowed to steal people's inheritance. People are allowed to steal property. People are allowed to just steal because of the black magic being done in the courtroom. Hey, let's get rid of that judge. Okay, they'll just throw black magic on the judge. Now the judge has heart problems when they were just fine 2 weeks ago. Oh, now we're going to change the judge, and we got this judge. That's the judge that's working with the crooks. He or she's a part of the coven. Oh, the DA's a problem? Well, let's send some spell work to the DA. Hey guys, excuse me, but that is my central air that just kicked on. It is, snow outside, so I think it's like 32 degrees right now. So it is what it is, but hopefully you guys can hear me. So they'll just send spell work to anyone that is a threat. And they never work alone. So if you see one, it's like cockroaches. If you see one, you automatically know there's another one. And this is how these people operate. And how would you know? Oh, so-and-so was sick right now. What happened? I don't know. They just start feeling ill. And you're just going to think, oh, they must have ate something, or it's life, or you're going to chalk it up on one of those, it's one of those things. And the people doing black magic are going to be laughing all the way to the bank, going, and these people think they're powerful. And at any time we dismiss them at will. Just get rid of them. Done. Cause them sickness. Done. Or end them even. Done. They mysteriously just passed away. I mean, come on, guys. The judicial system needs to wake up and smell the coffee. Because if not, this is going to go on and continue to go on and continue to go on. And you'll never know who to look for. You'll never know who it is. How can you launch an investigation and come after someone if you don't even know who to come after? Everyone's smiling. Everyone's wearing their Sunday best. How do you know? The only way you know is that you have to have knowledge of this type of stuff going on. You have to have spiritual abilities. You have to have spiritual wisdom. You have to be spiritually connected to God, your ancestors, the angels, those that operate only in truth, in clarity. They come with purity. There's nothing tainted. There's no evil. There's no darkness. They stand only for justice. And when you have people that are able to connect to that realm or realms, depending on their rank, they will be fed the knowledge that you lack. Once again, doesn't matter how much money you got, doesn't matter your status. Why does it matter? If they want to get rid of you, they just throw a spell on you and just remove you from the planet, and your money's left behind. Now they can work on the people that you left it to. Since nobody believes, everybody is just like sitting ducks. I don't know. We just lost 3 people this year. Like, I don't know what's going on. Life is just not treating us right. And you're calling it life because you don't know that there's a group of people casting spell work on you. Like I said, the only way you're going to know is if you get educated. So you need to get educated. You need to know these things because anybody's a target. Now, people like myself, like my collective, we're connected to the spiritual realm. We, depending on the rank, everybody's ranked at a different level, but we can run checks. Like me, I can always just run a check. Is there black magic in the courtrooms across the country? Is there black magic in the courtrooms across the country? Yes or no, please? And see, the answer is yes. Is there black magic in the courtrooms across the country? Thank you. Ask another question, which I've already asked. I'm just repeating it so you will see. Is there black magic being done on the judges? Okay, thank you. Is there black magic being done on the DAs? Okay, thank you. Are there corrupt people working in the judicial system and they're part of secret society groups? Yes or no, please? Thank you. Guys, you're going to have to get smarter than what you are. Because you may be smart on the 3D plane, on this planet, on, physical things. But then you are completely outranked when it comes to spiritual things. As long as somebody's smiling and wears a nice suit and has a certain job description, that might be all it takes for you to be like, oh, that's a good person right there. And you may feel that way because nothing has never happened. And if it did, you still didn't think it was that person. And the entire time it was that person. So I don't want to make this too long, but there is so much black magic being done in today's courtrooms. There's so much black magic being done on the judges, on the DAs, on anyone that is coming against that individual. They're going to come together with their satanic group, and in secret, because everything is done in secret, because they can't walk up and tell you, hey, I don't like how you're getting ready to rule on me, so I'm going to cast black magic on your kids and on your family or on your finances or on your investments. And then all of a sudden now you're starting to plummet in those areas where you were just doing fine. Or I'm going to confuse your mind with spell work to where now you're always, confused. Or I'm going to tire you out and take your energy And that's what an energy vampire does. They siphon your energy from you. So now you're drained, you're tired, you're confused. Yeah. I mean, you're not even operating on all cylinders now. And this is common, guys. This is very common. And I'm just exposing it. And there's been other people in the spiritual community that have been bold enough to speak up and expose this too. But I'm just doing what I have to do because I'm always going to shine a light on the darkness, period. Whether people like it, don't like it, well, I don't care what they think. I don't care what they feel. It means nothing to me. I'm here to do what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. And that's expose the truth. So innocent people, innocent judges, good lawyers, good DAs, good law officials, police, FBI, CIA, doesn't matter, law officials. The good ones will be able to do their job properly because they're not being touched by these dark practitioners that people go and hire, pay 15, 25,000, whatever the number they put on it, depending on the size of the case. And that individual, male or female, goes to work on whoever they need to go to work on. And then the people inside the courtroom that are part of this, they're taking bribes. Hey, I'll give you $5,000 to change the name. I'll give you, $10,000 to allow us to bring somebody else in, imitating to be this person, and you and I know it's not. But when we get the money, we're all going to get a piece of the pie. And here's a little something up front, just to give you some motivation. This is going on everywhere, guys, and it has to be stopped. And so get educated. I'm not telling you to stop your practice. If you go to church or you're a religious person, I'm not asking you to stop. But if you stop yourself by this is all you know, and then that's you stopping yourself. But if you stop yourself only because you didn't know no more, and then here I am exposing it. So you can at least get the knowledge. And you're not a victim. And now you know that smiley face behind it isn't somebody that you can trust, but is a criminal working inside the courtroom, working inside the judicial system, wearing a badge, having a title, misusing their power on whatever level it's on. And people that are spiritual can find that out right away. See, to some of us with the gifts we have, there's just no lying. It's just no lying. So a lot of people avoid a lot of us because they know that we know if you're lying. We know if you're giving half truths. We know all the people you spoke to all day, they wouldn't know. Oh, he's a great person. She's a great person. Until they find out later when they're exposed that, oh my goodness, I can't believe that she was doing magic or he was doing black magic. I can't believe they were worshiping the devil. Yeah, well, believe it. This is something they do behind the scenes. They don't have to touch you. They don't have to come in front of you. This is happening behind the scenes at a different location, but energy is fluent. It travels everywhere. You can be sitting in one state and touch somebody in an entirely different country. And you never even left your kitchen table. So we have good judges that we want to keep good judges, good law officials that we want to keep good law officials, good court clerks and people that's working in the judicial system that we want to keep because they are of the light. They're upright. They're doing what they signed up to do. And they're just victims of this black magic that's being done on them. And so, hey guys, I'm going to end it there. But I just want to let you guys know that this is what's going on. And this needs to be stopped. And you guys need to educate yourself um, on things of this nature, you know? And what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to ask you guys to think of three things, three questions that you want. Think of the first one. If you got to pause it, pause the tape. But I want you to think of three questions, and I'm going to give you a free answer to each question. Okay? So think of the first one, whatever it is. Now let's ask. To whatever question the collective is asking, is it a yes or a no? Thank you. Okay, so the first question you had on your mind is no. So think of a second question. I'll give you a second there. You guys got it? If you have to pause it, pause it. But just, really think about it. Okay. Now for the second question, is it a yes or a no? Okay, thank you. So as you can see, the second question is a yes. Now for your last question, think about what you guys want or whatever it may be. And let's find out right now what the answer is. Now, to the third question that the collective may have on their mind, is it a yes or a no? And as you see, it's a no. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So it's a no, guys. So we got, I believe it was one yes and two no's. So I hope that helps. And until next time, guys, my name is Trickett. This is Wake Up with Trickett. And we're going to continue to think outside the box. And I'm going to continue to expose corruption as I am led. And as it comes to me, I'm going to shed the light on it. Because we need the good people to stay where they're at. And we don't need them to be replaced with the corrupted people wearing a mask, pretending to be good people. And with that being said, guys, until the next one, I'm out. Peace.